AV with that drip, ho.
Little boy better step up and hit a sauce. You niggas better catch up. Stay with a strap, you ain't here for the chest. 6 the gang on the low with a Tesla. All black with a chrome Beretta. So the flow when I'm doing it better. The cut, it don't matter the weather. Talking shit and I'm clutching the level.
Yeah, pull out the chopper and making them hiccup. I give me a shit, but she sucking my dick. I be talking that shit, but even she need runner.
Calling up letters, I need that Beretta.
60 pull with pressure. If the boy step up, be leaving a stretcher. All black with interior leather. Calm down, don't fuck with a cat.
You niggas is flex, my niggas is greater. Giving it tip, or shotty a waiter. Falling out like I play for the Lakers. On the road, bitch, I feel like a skater. She wanted dick, so I told her I cater. Had a snap, bitch, I feel like a gator. Had a snap, couple rounds on the Glock. Run up on me and I'm airing the block.
On me and get shot in your face. Dragging the body all over the stage. Chill out in my car, you getting chased. Hop out the dance, I hop in the wave. I'm gonna take up this shot that she feeling me. But when I'm back to the beat of the bass, kicking her out like I need space. And she gone to number a wrench.
Yeah, I'm a killer.
Gang, I go gorillas. Gang, yeah, it's a thriller. Gang, I caterpillar. Yeah, I keep the Mac on me, bitches call me Steve Jobs. This loud pack got me high to them Greek guys. I'm on the south side, shooters got them dead eyes. We be staying red high, we don't fuck.
So I'm fucking dirty, got these bitches, got my bitches on my phone. What the fuck, what the is? They be talking wonder only, how the fuck you get so big? All the money y'all be making, holy fuck, I'm getting rich, let's get it. I be in the whip, dirty titty, admit it. We be counting pennies, I be counting all these niggas. Look up on my feet, so caught how it's written. Hold on, wait a minute, I said, hold on, wait a minute. Shipsy in the swat, got it on my back, I took a flight, I took back down, you want that beat, but I don't like the holy shit, like holy fuck, I'm high as fuck, I can't relax, I got his money steady, coming by the side.
A bust down thought, she bust down hot. I fuck now, stop, I nut now, watch. The fuck out knock, I'm up now, shot. The bumps down right, I'm fucked now. Make you rock, shine like I'm Johnny, dang. Silly watch, I don't need a thing but a gang chain. Iggy pop with the punk rock, you a damn lame. 55, but I run 100 on the highway. See that work, you got you loose. Say it to your face and then I say it in the booth. Hey, what the fuck you bitches, I'm the truth. Bitch, I'm getting ready for your name, baby boo.
Yo, fuck you too.
All right. That'll get a motherfucker hyped real good. Anyway, hope y'all have been having a good day. I know I have. But y'all know it's time to get back into it. So I'm gonna start us up. Where's that motherfucker at? There we go. And it's time to get back to prey. Make sure everything is working how it need to. Old tribes, the fuck? Hold on a second. Oh yes, we were about to leave. Forgive me, I was having a bit of a brain fart. You know, that goes. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Let's jam, baby. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are returning to Prey at a rate. You might remember last time we met up with Eloise. Probably fucking that all the way up. Who's over there? And we're about to make our way. Hidden Agenda. Well, that's a nice, welcoming title, isn't it?
Eloise's right. Keeper's in here somewhere. And if the Keeper's here, Jen's here.
Don't mind me, boys. Just, you know, passing by. Doing what it do. Oh, shit. That's a problem, isn't it? Can I go this way? Oh, well, I was hoping. Damn it. There it is. Okay, how do I turn this shit off? Well, that's one way to do it. One thing at a time. Nice and slow.
The Keeper!
What do you have to accomplish, human?
Come back, you coward!
I have to accomplish a few things. Kicking your ass, mainly. Oh, shit, I just, guess I gotta go this way. Or not. Okay, how do I do this? Seriously, is there a switch? Oh, here we are. Use the hand and off we go. Oh, hello. I'm guessing this is a weapon of some sort? I'm not gonna be able to get it right now. Let's look around. Look around. I'm guessing I'm about to turn off these beams. Which is fine. That's one. Now for the other. Oh shit. That ain't cool.
Oh yeah, this'll do some damage.
Let's find out. Okay, that's not so bad. Where's that other motherfucker? Another. And oh, we got some more assholes. Come on, y'all got to try a little more than that. Anybody else?
Oh, thank God. Eloise was right.
Hunters report to Protein Process Center. Deconstructing human genetic structure. Okay. Now how do I get moving? This is proving not to be very helpful. But you want some? Alright. Uh-huh. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh shit. Alright, let's get nasty. That's one way to do it. How do I deal with this motherfucker? Okay. That's not helping. Okay. That's enough of that. I guess I gotta turn this thing back round. Alrighty then. I'm guessing I gotta go one more time. And here we go. Who's that? There we go. No, I think I'll keep my weapon, thank you. Oh, cool, another dimensional box. Thank you. Now.
Jen, hold on. Just stay awake, baby. I'll be right there.
Okay, where the hell are we? Huh. There a way to get moving? Oh, hello. Thanks for the big health. Huh?
Shit! More robots!
Oh yeah, plenty more. Let me just let y'all pass by. Don't mind me. Uh-huh. Now the question becomes, where do I go? Seems to always be the damn Oh, that works. So, it doesn't seem very nice. I'll take the ammo at least. Seriously, what? Oh. Passage. Yay, more.
I hate these fucking robots.
More twisty shit. Where's that motherfucker? Did I kill him? Apparently not. Now he's dead. Of course. Off he goes. Oh, I thought that was the door. Guess not. Does a portal open when you get here? Oh, this is the portal. Fuck. And here we go again.
Oh, whoa, whoa, fucking hell!
Something huge is making them footsteps. Make no mistake. Whee! Uh-huh. That was a thing that happened. Oh, boy, yeah. Make some adjustments here. There we go. Have to move some shit out the way. You know how that goes. Alright, That wasn't cool. Okay, how do we do this? I'll take the shoddy, or whatever shells. Now let's see if it'll lead me to the next spot I gotta go to. Alright. Okay, not finding anything that's shaped like a passage. Wait a minute. Let me do one of these real quick. Okay, that didn't work. Send me back here. Fucking hell. We'll let that recover a little bit. And then hit the switch. Uh-huh. Did it work? And if so, what was it doing? There's the force field. Whoa. Now the question remains, where am I going from here? Okay, this isn't helping at all. That doesn't help. Whoa, portal.
Keeper!
Yep, it's the keeper, all right. But how do we get there? I will say this: the level design is quite the series of brain twisters. Motherfucker. No, that don't work. I was hoping that would have led me to the lower level, but I guess that's too easy. Oh boy. Nah, that would have been too easy as well. Well, yes, I am desperate. Oh, here we are. This will do nicely. Okay, that's good. Anybody else? I shouldn't have asked that question. And I gotta do this shit again. Edit. Okay, Queen Maleficent, come over. Oh, hello. Jen. That's interesting. Oh, that's not good. We need to find password. Huh? So now the question becomes, where is said password? Well, show me where the goods are. You got any idea? Oh, wait a minute. 2432. 2432. Okay, we have now entered here. Where the hell here is?
Jen! Jen, I'm up here! I gotta get down there.
Yeah, you do. Okay, that necessitated getting a little loud. What the fuck was that? Alright, now. How do we open? Oh, there we are. Oh, great. There is nothing here. What the fuck? Oh, that. Oh, that's a... What?
What the hell? These things look more human.
We're gonna get another one, aren't we? Yep. Alright. Anybody else? No? Alright. Let's go this way. Dun, da, da, da. I'd use that. Alright, now that that's open, you can keep it right on keeping on. Sorry, buddy, I need that. Huh? Oh, it's another one of those portal walls. Now, how do I get to it? Looking around, that's the question. Oh, here we are. Oh no, this is where I got here from. It all looks the same after a while. Thanks for the assist. Now we'll hit the button. And that'll lead us here. Yeah, I figured that's where we need to go, Bird. It's just figuring out how. And of course, it would involve more anti-gravity bullshit. Bitch. Another big fuck off portal. Oh great, now they got homing bombs. There's endless amounts of new bullshit.
Aw, shit. I know what's in there.
Yeah, some more trouble, that's what's in there. Oh, they're gonna make you fight two of these motherfuckers at the same time. Okay. We got another one. Motherfucker. Fuck! And back to it. Okay, anybody else? Guess not.
And we're back with more open lines. Let's go straight to the phones. Caller, you're on the air with Art Bell. Excuse me? What or who do I have on the line, please? Keeper? The keeper of what? You do? Well, who's the mother? Okay, Keeper. Do you have something to share with us tonight? Oh, okay. That's about enough of that. I'm sorry, folks. That's just one of the hazards of live, open-line talk radio. From time to time, you get a night full of hoaxes. As you know, I don't screen any of my calls. It's just me, my voice, and what you callers bring to the show. At least the callers tonight are entertaining.
That's one way to put it. Though crazy is perhaps a better word for it. Okay, seriously, where the hell do I go? Hey, you have the other bird? No? Alright. Well, it was worth a shot, though. Oh. A dimensional passage. Well, the music's getting a lot more dramatic.
What are they holding her in?
That wasn't supposed...
Oh, thank God I found you.
Tommy? Tommy! Oh my God!
Jen, I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, Tommy! I thought I'd lost you. Oh, it's so terrible. Oh God, the things I've seen! They're using people for food, Tommy!
I know. Listen, we gotta get out of here.
Where are we?
Some kind of spaceship, Jen. They call it the Sphere.
I want to go home, Tommy. Back to the reservation.
I think I found us a way out. Let's go. This place is pretty fucked up, Jen. They're taking people and... But I found some guys who can help us get out of here. But I gotta help them first. Come on.
Alright,
Tommy, if you hear this, you must come. The Keeper has found us. His hunters are everywhere. They're trying to destroy the device.
Well,
What's going on?
There's no time to explain. We have to go. Now!
well, so much for the, way out. Come on, Jen. Of course. Try one of these blue ones. Come on, Jen. It's for today. The Dark Harvest.
What the hell? Keeper! Get away from them, you son of a bitch! Eloise, what happened here?
Keeper
Kill them all!
found us. His hunters, they were everywhere. You must stop them before they destroy the portal. It is our last hope. Save my people.
Jen, stay here. Look after Evelyn. I'll find us a way out.
Be careful, Tommy. I don't want to lose you again.
Well, let's see where the crazy's at. Oh, hello. Back to the rifle. Alright, bitch. Boy, they're coming in hardcore. Goodbye. Who's that? I need to use that real quick. Goodbye.
Oh shit, there's more of those huge...
Well, this is kind of shit. Lay down, homie. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you big bastard. Damn it! Back to it. Where the hell did they put me? Is that everybody?
Bastards! I'll kill you all!
Yep.
Human. You have my gratitude. I had not realized how much of a nuisance the hidden were becoming. It is fortunate that your efforts forced me to take notice.
Where have you taken her?
Ah, yes, the female. You are surprisingly focused. By now you must realize there is no way out. No way but to join me.
Don't you hurt her.
Well, time for another jump. Following her. Yeah, that's the plan.
Jet, I'm coming for you.
Oh, that's gonna suck. I really hope that's not a space sequence. Ah, cool, wall walk. Let's see what's here. Hello. Another day, another portal. That's another... Oh, hello, buddy. Alright, who else? Gotta turn that shit the fuck off. We need that, clearly. Hello. Okay, we'll go on, and then we'll tell this thing to move to the next floor. And up we go. Hey, boy.
Man, so dark in here. I'm doomed.
That is a very deadpan delivery. Okay. Oh shit. That's a problem. Can't go touching that beam, otherwise things are gonna go really wrong. Alright. There we go, there's the security system. Done and out. Done and gone. Oh yes, I'll take more ammo. Huh? Oh, up there. Uh-huh. Now, which way do we... I guess we go up here? Does this open up, or... What's up?
You are a very persistent ant.
Get out of my head!
Uh-oh. Oh, great! Let me guess, it's able to travel between the vaginas. Okay, where is he? Where'd that come from? Whew. That was close. Now, what do I do now? Oh, that's what I do now, apparently. Okay, where's that sack of shit? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Great, we got another one. Where you at? More? Okay, where you at? Alright, you son of a bitch, pick a hole so I can shoot you through it. Damn it! This crap again. Come back out, bitch. So, now what? That's the question. Oh, the door's open. That's something at least.
This'll make a mess.
Let's see, where to? Can't find anything. Ah. Yeah, they were right about the thing making a mess. Hello.
Oh, I'll never get used to that.
Beep. Come on, time to die. There we go. Ooh. 1, 2. I could have sworn there was a third one, but... Ah, there you are. Oh, it won't let me pick it up. Invisible walls, my fucking favorite. Okay. I'll have to look at this a couple times. Okay, something broke that. Oh, that. Oh yeah, those guys are annoying as shit. Where you at? Oh, there's another one up there. That's why I'm having so much trouble. Okay, where are we going? Okay. Did that actually do something? Oh, the goddamn portal. Oh, wait. There's another beam to run through. Gotcha. That's what we activated. Oh, God, could this be any more monotonous? There we go. None of that. Uh-huh. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, they want me to go oh, they want me to go that way. Fuck it. Okay. Okay. Boom. Done. Oh shit! Let me see what's here. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. This is where we go. Gotcha. That's gonna take me a few tries, I'm sure of it. It's for today. Thank you. Like lovely. Huh? Now we must return to the question, where the fuck do we go? Okay, that's a good sign. So we go this way now. Where to? Every little bit counts. Fuck. Shit. One down. Now for the other. See where he comes out of. Oh! Well, that was a thing that happened. Now I gotta figure out where to go from here. Oh, that works. Oh, look, it's time to kick the ball. So there's one way to do it. Whew. The complex. And it is on that note we're going to be calling it apart. Hope y'all have been having a wonderful time. I know I have. Game's dragging a bit, I feel. And the whole no real death thing is a bit of a crutch that the game leans on to forgive too many unbalanced encounters, I feel. But, you know, the game hasn't completely worn its welcome out yet. Let's see what happens next time, shall we? Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, God bless you. Alright, let me just rename that file real quick. Gotta do that. This is Prey 4, if I remember correctly. 4, right? Prey 064. Yeah. There we go. That's the name of the video. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to quick piss, get a new drink, and I'll be right back. Don't go away. Alright, I hope that didn't take too long. My my quick piss turned into a dump. Don't you just love when that happens? Let me set up something real quick. Oh, bitch. No. Alright, let me just get this motherfucker ready. Properties. I'm gonna do a quick react before we're done. Yeah. Let's check it out, shall we? From our homeboy. Sorry about that. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Hello everybody, we got ourselves another one from the boy. That's Drillmatic 101. This is Horrific Gruesome Deaths in Chicago, part 51. Till Death Do Us Part. I'm guessing this is going to be all marriage-related issues. Ah, yes. Love and hate, so fucking close to one another. And often quite just as explosive. Let's see what's up, shall we? Yes, and do us part. Estrella y Carrera. On May 11th, 2012, 26-year-old and mother of two, Estrella Carrera married the father of her younger child at Chicago City Hall. The couple had dinner with a family of friends that night and they headed to a nightclub, which they left around 4 a.m. on the morning of May 12. On the way home, the couple got into a heated argument in her husband's black 2006 four-door Maserati. Her husband then fatally stabbed her multiple times. Damn! Just off rip. Just boom. Instant. Didn't even have time to get into relationship trouble. The day of the marriage, bang. What the fuck, man? I mean, I'm sorry, but there is such a thing as not knowing who to pick. Because there had to have been some signs that homeboy was a little too trigger happy. You feel me?
Your tracks now.
Stabbed her multiple times in his car and dragged her body into her apartment. Her body was dumped in a bathtub at her apartment, and she was still wearing the same silver dress she wore to her wedding. Bro, imagine getting stabbed to death in the fit that you got married in by the motherfucker that you got married to on your wedding day. Fuck, man. Look, man, it's some people, man. If they didn't have bad luck, they wouldn't have any. Carrera was meant to pick up her children from family members on May 12th, but she never showed up. Her family members then reported her missing to police. Her body was found inside her apartment on the afternoon of May 13. Just one more look at this beautiful woman before I go further.
Right now, in the field, joining me live, Gene Casares, legal correspondent in session. Gene, what happened?
Nancy, they had just gotten married, and then after that, it was time for the celebration. They went out to dinner. They got a limo. They went to a nightclub, and then everybody disbanded about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's the last time anybody ever saw Estrella. She was found in her wedding dress in the bathtub, and her husband, he took off.
How to act guilty 101.
In his $115,000 Maserati.
That's a lot of money. And this must be the son of a bitch. Arnoldo Jimenez.
You know, so many women dream of the moment they walk down the aisle. It's the beginning of happily ever after. And in those vows, you typically say, till death do us part. Little did this bride know, till death do us part meant only about 12 hours.
Real shit, man. Like, usually when it comes to, like, marital violence, it's like, it takes a couple of years to settle in at least. Like, I want to know what shit her and this Jimenez motherfucker were having before, right? Because there had to have been... This shit doesn't happen just out the blue. There had to have been, like, some kind of sign. Was there, like, some sort of abuse that she was ignoring? That's what I'm wondering.
We're taking your calls. Unleash the lawyers. Joining me tonight out of Chicago, Kelly Sandon, former prosecutor, Renee Rockwell, defense attorney, Atlanta, Mickey Sherman, defense attorney and author of How Can You Defend Those People? All right, Renee, the groom is on the run.
Again, how to act guilty. Like, bro, like, you are telegraphing to the world that you did the shit by running off. I mean, and he's not going to be that hard to find, because how many people got a fucking Maserati? That's just out and about in town, right? I mean, it's not like, it's not like it's Miami nightlife, you know what I'm saying?
That's my interpretation. He hasn't been seen. He can't be found. Last seen in a Maserati. Well, why isn't he with the family? Why isn't he grieving? Why hasn't he met with cops?
Why can't he be a victim also, Nick?
Fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
See, just because he's not around doesn't mean he hasn't fallen into some kind of disaster also.
Okay, I've said this before. I don't knock defense attorneys for defending their clients, right? You know, it's what they're supposed to do, and it's a vital part of the system. I will take issue, however, with a motherfucker just blindly defending somebody who's not paying them. Like, is this chick just trying to be contrarian for the sake thereof?
He's in a big, nice car. He could have gotten kidnapped and taken away. Just a thought.
I'd like you to put Miss Rockwell up when she spins her tails on national TV. There's absolutely no evidence, not a scintilla of evidence, to suggest that he is a victim.
Like, real shit. I would assume that if he had been a victim, there'd be, like, evidence of, like, a scuffle or something. And Homeboy would have, like, went fisticuffs for his wife if it was that. I mean, it's not like, nothing. Maserati gone, and hers seems to be the only blood that's around.
Gene Casares is out in the field. Gene, hasn't he been spotted in the Maserati?
You know, there have been a lot of sightings of a Maserati in and around Illinois because that is the state that all of this happened in. No sightings of him, however, but speculation is he could have abandoned the car at this point.
We are waiting and standing by to find out if police have made a positive ID.
Oh, yeah. If they found the car rolling around, he ain't no victim of shit.
And if they are going to be able to find the boyfriend, to find the new groom. Back to you, Rockwell.
Well, Nancy, aren't we being precipitous if we're making him a suspect already?
Again, I don't want to say nothing. I won't say nothing bad normally, but like, this chick is just looking, she's cooking a fairy tale, straight up. Like, how the hell is he a victim? They see his car. Does this bitch believe that somebody would kill her and then wait to kill him? I don't know about you, but I figure anybody would be killing two people would just get it over with. You know, dump the bodies in the same place, and one of those places wouldn't be the fucking girl's apartment.
Just because he's the closest one to her doesn't mean he's guilty. So I say we wait to find out where he is.
Repeat to the New York control room. Please put up the lawyers. Thank you. All right, Renee, just answer as simply as possible in light of the fact that you are a lawyer and do have a JD. All right, Renee, who was the last person seen with her alive?
If it's him, it does not mean,
Excuse
Nancy,
me,
that
that
he
would
killed
be.
her.
Just answer the damn question.
Exactly. Thank you. Why is this bitch dancing around it, man? Fucking, this ain't America's Got Talent, bitch. Answer the question.
Can you just answer? It was the groom. What was she wearing at the time of her murder, Renee?
Her wedding dress does not mean that he's
and
not.
who was she last seen with while wearing her wedding dress?
The groom.
And who also has access to her apartment beside her where she was found dead?
The groom, but that does not mean that he's not also a victim.
And that's actually another good point. Like, if this dude didn't do it, if there like even a chance, there'd be forced entry, right? You know, the door would be busted or whatever. I ain't heard shit about forced entry yet.
Would you please shut the hell up?
Real shit.
Sherman, who hasn't been found at this hour?
Objection! You're harassing the guest lawyer, by the way.
The groom.
I got to defend Renee. You know, just because he's not around, just because he's got a fancy car and he's got a crappy record, that doesn't necessarily mean he is the killer. He may be part of a victim. He may be a victim in another plot.
Okay. These people are talking shit just to create conflict for this show. There's no fucking way.
Well, we know.
Get the fuck out of here.
Real shit.
Just put your feet to the fire. No, I never thought her husband did it. I never thought her husband did it because he had an alibi and because he was doing everything right, looking for her, cooperating with police, going on searches himself.
But we were castigating him for not taking the lie detector test on that was televised. It's not always as it seems.
Can we get back to this case?
These motherfuckers, man.
What is the fabricated scenario in which the groom is somehow a crime victim?
Well, we don't know. That's what Renee was the point she was making.
That's what Renee was making up.
All we know is the woman is dead and the guy is not around. That may mean that he killed her, but it doesn't necessarily mean that.
All right, out to you, Kelly Sandin, former prosecutor. What do you know?
As a prosecutor, I know this looks really bad for him. The fact that he's on the run, the fact that neighbors didn't hear a sign of a struggle, you're exactly right. He's the last one to see her alive. They have a turbulent past. He's hit her in the past.
What did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell you? It's never just one issue. Ladies, whoever's looking at this needs to understand it's never just the one issue. It's always something that leads to it, right? So this dude's hit her in the past. Now, first off, why the fuck did she marry him with that? Ladies, don't hit nobody don't fucking marry nobody that hits you. And men, the same goddamn advice. That's not gonna be a good relationship. I mean, hopefully it doesn't end this goddamn quickly, but fuck me.
On the run, Nancy. So I'm not buying these fabricated theories that he's a victim. I think that he is the #1 suspect for a reason. They're going after him. We heard about sightings. Why isn't he around? Why is he saying, help bring my wife's killer to justice? It's not happening because he's somehow involved, and I don't see him as a victim here.
Okay, Renee, I want you to think back a couple of years. Do you remember when, think hard, rack your brain, Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman were found dead in the front yard with their heads nearly chopped off? Who went on the run in a low-speed chase in a white Bronco?
And who got acquitted?
Okay. Oh, I hate this. I hate this Renee bitch. Everybody knows that the OJ trial was some bullshit, the result of bad prosecution, an outwardly racist cop, and apparently some racist jurors. Yeah, that was a miscarriage of justice, and he was also found legally liable in a civil case afterward. And Goldman's father hounded that son of a bitch until he died. Till OJ died, I mean. Mother. The OJ. Who got it? Get the fuck out of here, ho.
And who was guilty anyway? O.J. Simpson?
Oh, well, we don't have to talk about that. That case is over.
You need to shut up.
But Nancy, I
Exactly.
Yeah, there was another little mishap in Vegas. But at any rate, Nancy, it's still too early. I wasn't in the room. I don't know what happened. Sure, he's a likely suspect, but can we not execute him?
Shut your ass up.
Joining me right now is a longtime friend of the murdered bride. Jesus is with us. He's not.
Oh, I want to. I'd love to know what this friend thinks of this, that dumb bitch talk about. Oh, maybe he's the victim. Fuck, get the fuck out of here.
Friend of the murdered bride. Jesus is with us. He does not want to be identified until the groom has been found. Jesus, are you with us?
Yes.
Jesus, how did she, this beautiful young interpreter in social work, how did she get hooked up with the groom?
I have no idea how her type of personality ends up with a person like him. He was very, I want to say, controlling, and she was very liberal.
When you say, Jesus, that he was controlling Arnold Jimenez, what makes you say he, Arnold, the groom, was controlling?
Well, I mean, he was very quiet. He had an anger in him always. He was very short-tempered. And, I mean, there's been cases between them two where he has beaten her. So, I mean, it was already things that were happening.
Did you just say he beat her?
Again, why would she marry him to fucking start with? I mean, I know she had a kid with the motherfucker, but I mean, yeah, maybe the kid wouldn't have had a father if she didn't, but now the kid doesn't have fucking nobody. Fuck. Y'all gotta think about this shit, man.
Yes.
Jesus, her neighbors describe her as quiet, sweet, reserved, a loving mother. They hardly ever heard her next door, above or below them. They always saw her with the child. She'd go to work, she'd come home and be with the child. That was her life, Jesus. Are we wrong?
No, you're right. Ever since I've known her, she's a great mother. She's always been. There's no doubt about that. And she always kept to herself. Only to friends she would, have fun and converse with everybody. But a great mother she always was.
I want to see the video surveillance again. For those of you just joining us, a young bride murdered in her designer wedding gown.
Okay, before we go on, I want to, I don't know if y'all noticed that distortion in the video. That is, I'm going to assume that's from the original CNN video. I'm on 720 right now, so I'm going to assume that's from the original CNN video. This being something of an older case. I imagine it was a standard definition.
Just hours after she walks down the aisle, literally, one of the last times many people saw her was walking down the aisle. You are seeing pictures right there, often known as Star, Estrella Carrera, leaving the reception festivities.
3 days after Estrella Carrera's murder on May 15th, Arnoldo Jimenez was charged with first-degree murder, and a state warrant was issued for his arrest. A federal warrant followed after he was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution on May 17. Investigators began tracking Arnoldo and found that on May 12th he had used his cell phone in Chicago, then Southern Illinois. It was later used in Memphis, Tennessee, and then Arkansas. On May 13th, he had made calls from Houston and then in Hidalgo, Mexico.
On JVM Most Wanted, help us catch a wanted suspect. May 11th, 2012 should have been the happiest day of Estrella Carrera's life.
Real shit.
Wedding day. wedding day. Estrella and her husband, Arnaldo Jimenez, spent the night celebrating in Chicago, but when Estrella was a no-show the next day to pick up her kids, her sister Jasmine called the cops. Cops found Estrella's body in her apartment bathtub.
That's
Still
fucked.
in her wedding dress, she'd been stabbed. Estrella's husband, Arnaldo Jimenez, is the prime suspect in the killing, and they believe that he may have
The
fled
new
to
husband.
Mexico. I want to go out to Jasmine Carrera, the sister of this murdered woman. Jasmine, I am so sorry for you and your family. What everybody says when they read about this case is, how do you go from celebrating a wedding to something like this, where the groom is basically being sought for the murder of the bride? What was their relationship like, Jasmine?
Turbulent at best.
So why did she marry him?
Thank you. Thank you for asking the question, host. Why did this crazy motherfucker get the chance to put a ring on it? If there was turbulence, there's no reason for this.
That's still a question we're still asking ourselves every day.
And now we're hearing that he may have fled to Mexico. Does he have ties down there?
Yes, he still has family members that still live there, so that's where we think that he is.
If you'd stand by for a moment, John Lieberman, HLN contributor, you brought us this story. Thank you. We want to help find the bad guy. What do you know?
This is a very catchable fugitive, James.
Right.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to that whole family. I mean, this should have never happened like that. The FBI believes and local police believe that this guy snapped in a rage after they got married. They got into a very vicious fight, and then he fled. What we know is this, and this is why I say he's catchable and we can help get justice for this family. This guy still owns property in Texas, according to the FBI.
Ooh, a reward of 10 racks. That's that is some big time incentive.
And he has relatives in North Carolina and still lots of ties to both of those areas, in addition to Mexico. It only takes one tip. It only takes one person to pick up the phone, do the right thing, and say they have seen this man. Kudos to the FBI for getting involved in this case as well.
Captain Joe Ford, what do you know about this suspect, and what are you doing to find him?
Well, first of all, Jane, thank you very much for having us on. We appreciate you getting the story back out to everybody's television so we could actually find this guy. I agree with John. He is definitely findable, and we can bring this to closure. We feel right now that he is with relatives down in Mexico in the state of Durango. We have good reason to believe he is still there, and that he is not concerned too much about apprehension. We do have feet on the ground there, and we're looking for tips. We're looking for people who see him. A lot of people from the Chicagoland area are from the little village of La Campana and Durango, Mexico, and they go back to visit their family. We're looking for them, if they see them, to let us know. Call the Burbank Police Department.
Also, September 2012, police made a drug arrest on Arnaldo's brother, Humberto. During the search of his property, police discovered Arnaldo's black Maserati in the garage. Blood was found inside the car, leading police to the conclusion that Arnaldo had killed Carrera in his car and dragged her body into the bathtub inside her apartment. Yep. Police believe Humberto drove him to Mexico in his car and left him there.
Take a hard look at this face. It's the face of alleged murderer and FBI 10 most wanted fugitive Arnaldo Jimenez.
Who is an asshole.
A reward of up to $100,000 is available for
Oof, now it's 100 racks.
information leading to the arrest of Jimenez, who is wanted for murdering his 26-year-old bride less than 24 hours after marrying her. After the wedding, Jimenez and his wife, Estrella Carrera, celebrated with family and friends into the early morning hours of May 12, 2012.
Okay, this is a morbid fucking question. But, like, does the marriage get annulled in this situation? Like, I'm going to assume they bury her with her maiden name, right? There's no way she gets buried as Estrella Jimenez, right?
Case agent Steve Barnard says on the way home,
We believe Jimenez and his bride got into an argument in his black Maserati, where he then stabbed her multiple times.
when Estrella failed to pick up her children, then ages 2 and 8, as scheduled the next day, family asked police to check on her. Police found Estrella's body in the bathtub of her condominium in Burbank, Illinois, still wearing the silver sequin cocktail dress she had on during the reception festivities.
Through investigation, we learned Jimenez told a close friend that if questioned by police, tell them he fled to Mexico.
One more news clip.
More breaking news. A groom accused of murdering his bride in her wedding dress is added to the FBI's 10 most wanted list. In 2012, Arnaldo Jimenez disappeared after getting married at Chicago's City Hall. Less than 2 days later, his new wife, Estrella Carrera, was found stabbed to death in a bathtub of their Burbank, Illinois apartment. She was wearing the same dress she wore on her wedding night.
The crime that was committed, where Estrella Carrera was stabbed more than 18 times, to say the least, is absolutely heinous.
Yeah?
We will not stop looking for your Arnaldo Jimenez. Either turn yourself in, or this collaborative effort will continue.
We covered this story back in 2012. Cell phone pings showed Jimenez was headed south towards La Cadena, Mexico, where he had family. The FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for info leading to his capture.
The FBI believes he's still hiding in Durango, Mexico. Specifically in the area of Santiago Papasquiaro. He may also be hiding in Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico. So he's still out. As I made this video in December 2022, Arnaldo Jimenez remains a fugitive. Hold on a second. Before we get to those words there, Drill, I need to do so real quick. Arnaldo Jimenez. Former fugitive. That's a good thing. Let's see here. Fox 32. More than a decade after he was accused of killing his wife on their wedding night, Arnaldo Jimenez has been returned to the United States from Mexico. Let me see if I can find a video on that shit. Here we are. Fox 32 has a video as well. That's great.
More than 14 years after a woman was found murdered just hours after her wedding, the man accused of killing her is finally back in the United States.
The FBI says Arnaldo Jimenez has been returned to the U.S. after being arrested in Monterrey, Mexico earlier this year.
Awesome.
Authorities say Jimenez spent more than a decade on the run after allegedly killing his wife, 26-year-old Estrella Carrera, in 2012. Investigators say Carrera was found dead in the bathtub of her Burbank apartment less than 2 days after the couple's wedding. Authorities allege she was stabbed more than 18 times inside Jimenez's Maserati before her body was removed. When she was discovered, investigators say she was still wearing the dress from her wedding reception. Jimenez was charged with first-degree murder. The FBI says bringing him back to the U.S. marks a major step toward justice for Carrera's family. He is expected to face that murder charge here in Cook County, and he is due back in court on Monday. He's currently being held without bond.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's never gonna see the outside again. Between killing the poor girl and running off for a goddamn decade. Oh shit, this only happened last month. Damn. Anyway, let's get back to drill, shall we? Steve Wilkos has some choice words for you before this video ends.
You will be in jail somewhere, prison, and you're going to turn on the TV, and I'll be there.
Rest in peace, Estrella Carrera. Real shit, man. She did not deserve what happened to her. And ladies, as I've said several times, man, be careful. Be careful who you marry. Because it can't be worth this. If you feel me, it cannot be worth this. Alright, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, God bless you. Let me just put that file in. Gotta make sure I name it. Alright, here we go. Just want to make sure that I have everything there. Wait a minute. Pop something here. I'll put that here. There we are. Oh man, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was pretty quick. Let me see if there's anything else I can pop in, yeah? Okay, we already... Oh, fuck, look at that. One of my goddamn videos is in the, is on the sidebar. Fucking awesome. See what we can, find here. I don't want to do two from the same channel in a row. Let's see here. Yeah, we're not gonna react to a fucking fight night. That'll lead to a fucking strike. Fuck a claim, right? What's Kinky doing? I ain't seen shit from her in a minute.
More
Hey. Anything that would interest me? That's the question. Latest. There we go. Lots of goodies here. Well, the World Cup's done. Why don't we use that one? Fuck it. Alright, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Let's motherfucker rock. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We've got ourselves a fun one. This is from Kinkymation. Artist strikes the World Cup mascots through the years. The World Cup just ended. Viva la España. Fuck Argentina. And, with that, this seems like a good time to strike at World Cup mascots while the iron's hot. So let's check it out, shall we?
Sports!
Yep.
Tonight we are doing a FIFA character review. Now you might be wondering, Lily, what the fuck? You don't like sports. You're not a normie, but guess what? I'm normie passing, mama.
Yes, I can tell.
I could go hang out with these people outside, and no one is going to look at me funny.
You know when she goes out, everybody looks at her like, what the fuck?
So I thought that today we would talk about FIFA a little bit. Considering the World Cup is currently happening, and it's happening in 3 whole-ass countries because no one wants to host anymore, I thought it would be fun to talk about a little something that has to do with FIFA, because they do this every time there's a World Cup. And today we're going to talk about
We gonna talk about vuvuzelas? Motherfucker, I haven't thought about those since 2010. Real shit. I tried to watch this shit, the World Cup in 2010 when it was in South Africa. The games were whatever. They're soccer. They're not the most entertaining thing in the world, but the thing that always sticks out. Well, there's two things that stick out. One was Holland trying to fucking just kill Germany. You know, they were acting kind of like how Argentina was with Spain. Way cheap, way ugly. And two, those fucking vuvuzelas. There would always be this buzz when you're watching the games. And it was actually quite annoying. I know some broadcasts, they attempted to kind of mute it a little bit, but never really worked. At least not that I can remember. Funny little core memory I had there.
The mascot! What, you thought I was going to talk about actual people? You thought I was going to character design the soccer players and their broccoli cuts? No.
I would hope not, because they all kind of look the same. They all kind of flop around the same. They love to pretend they're injured and shit like that. Not exactly what you'd call attraction material.
Mama, no, we're talking about the unhinged shit, the mascots. So, believe it or not, the World Cup has actually not been around for a long.
Editor's note: the first World Cup was hosted in Uruguay in 1930, but mascots weren't a thing until 1966.
Time. It's been around since like the
Uruguay, I'm sorry.
1960s. And FIFA has, in its like websites, they have like all the mascots that they've done throughout the years. So we have the name on the top, the year on the side, and the design in the middle. Yes, would you like to see my World Cup Willy? Let me fucking helicopter that shit for you, mama.
Yeah, that name is not good. that name was actually kind of poor. Like, even Willie, for at least as far as I can remember, has been a sort of childhood euphemism for the penis. Was that not the same thing in the 60s? That's, let me know in the comments if anybody knows if that was a thing in 1960s Britain. Because that seems like a very inappropriate name.
Real nice. And it also has, I think, the host country. What flag is that?
That's England.
England. And the mascot was this.
Okay, that's something a lot of people don't know. Like, the Union Jack that we all know is supposed to be a fusion of the flags of, if I remember correctly, England, Wales, Scotland. I think Northern Ireland has something else entirely. But, like, that's like the main thing. It's supposed to be like a combination of those three flags. So you'll see England has the square part that the Lion's wearing, that the World Cup words on the Lion's shirt says. And then you have the white stripes for Scotland and the red for Wales. I think that's how it is anyway. Let me know in the comments.
World Cup Willy is such a fucking wild euphemism. Can I ask why the fuck they decided a lion was going to be a good idea?
Because it is a royal animal. It is... I think it's an actual symbol for the house of... for the House Tudor. At least I think. I don't think too much about British royalty, but I know that's a image that sticks with that particular with the royal family.
I thought that the UK's like national animal was like a rat.
Could you imagine the fucking rat? Oh, I'd love to see that. Also, rest in peace to fucking Watch Mojo. They fucked it up.
Do you guys even have wildlife in England at all, ever? Like, lions equal royalty. No, that's stolen valor. Kings of the jungle. What jungle? In England? Oh, dude, that's fucking LARPing. You should put a rat on there.
To be fair, rats are also not, exclusive to any particular place. Like, where do rats originate? That's the fuck I want to know. Because as far as I can remember, they've been absolutely fucking everywhere. I see this comment from Oxib. England has rats and squirrels. Yeah. They also have foxes, apparently. I know fox hunting used to be a thing in the old days. Yeah, that would have been a cool mascot, a foxhound.
But, like, look at how fucking cutesy the mascot design is, though. It's just kind of like a beefy lion with the Union Jack that says World Cup on it, with, like, literally the choppiest line art I've ever seen in my life, because it was the 60s, right? It's a very simple design.
It's actually quite angular. Like, the hair, the mane, I guess you would say, the mane and the face are some very sharp angles. Like someone made the shapes in fucking like a paint program of the time. Although that wouldn't have been practical because they wouldn't have had a mouse, this wouldn't have been a thing back then. But it's odd to see such perfect lines like that. Especially when you think about how unnatural they look. I mean, round them some shit out, bro. What the fuck?
Gets the job done, though. It's like, this has to be a fucking British lion because mama, he's limp. Give him conditioner.
Yeah.
Lions in the savannah have like wild, fucking beautiful hair. Nowadays, if we wanted to modernize this design, chat, we have to give him a broccoli cut. Spanish, give him a broccoli cut.
Oh god. Okay, that is a bit of a downgrade.
So it's gonna be something interesting to note as we go through these, that these designs are actually going to reflect the design tropes / trends of each era. So this is like very like 1960s, where we had print, but it was like a very new thing, and we were playing with like making funky line art and like drawing illustrations. There was photography at this point, sure.
I was about to say photography and filming and shit. That started in, fuck, I want to say the 30s. I mean, obviously you would have to have photography for the sort of newspaper shots that you would see during, say, World War II and the Civil Rights Movement, whatever have you. But like, yeah, printing was a thing. It's just, I guess mascots for not just sporting events, but for brands in general might not have been a normal thing to think about. I imagine most of the artists doing commissions would be like for kids' cartoons and cereal boxes. I don't know.
But like a lot of like media was still done completely with illustrations. You can see like the old school printing like dots on this, which is pretty cute. I love.
Oh yeah, it's dot matrix all the way.
He's like running, but he's running with like his fucking chest puffed out, very cartoon character, That was the very first one. World Cup Willie, swing it around for me, helicopter it. Oh wait, right, we've hosted one of these before. Okay, tell me why our fucking mascot was just a chubby Mexican kid with like a sombrero. Juanito no puedo. Wait, that's my country. Don't make fun of it. It's just a boy.
It's a boy and his shirt don't fit.
Legs look like hyper fucking render, and then the rest of it looks so scuffed. Why is our mascot a little boy? Dude, the top of a hat looks like a peanut.
That's good.
Instead of making one of our myriad of super cool animals, like an eagle or like a...
Hey. Eagle's up here, homie. Come on now.
Peanut.
Although... That face. Kid's barely got eyes, man.
Instead of picking one of our myriad of super cool animals, like an eagle or like a fucking ajolote or something, no, we just fucking were like, here's a little Mexican boy. Here you go, that's the
That
mascot.
works.
It's just a chubby kid. And the worst part is that FIFA saw, like, the belly out, like, fucking little chubby kid, and was like, yeah, bet we can do that. I'm making fun of this when my turns might come, so yeah. Fucking laugh all you can, chumps. Our mascot might be kind of chopped, but, like, he has
Kind of
chat.
Kind of chopped? Like, you could tell that this was made in segments, right? If you look at the skin of the arms, it looks super different from the legs, and the shorts also seem like just a simple color fill. Like, everything from the waist down looks like a different picture entirely. I don't know how the hell that happened.
He has heart. That's what, like, Coco's about, right? Like, so such a simple design, and you can tell that Mexico was behind on printing technology. You really can. We were like, you know what? We were trying our best to catch up. We were starting to become a part of, like, the global economy. We weren't quite there yet, okay? Our prowess was not that great. Like, I cannot believe that they actually let us go to market. There used to be, like, a brand of fucking, like, sweetbreads in Mexico, which I very dearly miss. They were called negritos. The marketing for it used to be pretty racist.
Before you comment, the word negrito is a diminutive of the Spanish word for black. I was just about to say that, actually. You know, I always found it weird when I was younger, you know? Hearing how people took the term Negro as an insult, because, you know, the word negro, spelled that way, simply means black. So it took me a little while to understand why that was considered an insult, right? You know, because you know, it's just black. You know, people call them, you know, black people call themselves black, and then and then white people use negro as an insult. It weirds me out as a Hispanic person, like real shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty out there. And they rebranded the whole thing, and now they're just called Nitos, but like, we all know. Mr. Popo Bread? Yeah, let's leave it at that, Mr. Popo Bread.
Okay, I'm curious. Hold on a second. Negritos pan. That's not good. God damn it. Negro. Pan negrita integral. What's this, like a... What, like a pumpernickel? Or like a fucking, Nito. Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! Yeah, I can see what that can reaper. Holy shit! Yo! Yeah, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that would... there's no fucking way that would stick. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Let's get back to what the fuck we were talking about. Oh, Jesus.
to be pretty racist. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty out there. And they rebranded the whole thing, and now they're just called Nitos. But like, we all know Mr. Purple Bread. Yeah, let's leave it at that, Mr. Purple
Yeah.
Bread. This doesn't have Mr. Purple Bread energy, but it does have like the very unhinged, old school Mexican marketing vibe because when we first started doing it, you know? But I love it because like it has like the very clear like Mexican scuff that, you know, we're very like well known for. Like it's just so pasted on. I love it. It doesn't even look like the same illustration. It looks like they Frankensteined it on the bottom. Like it looks very much like the top hat of Juanito was one illustration and the bottom is just something else entirely.
Yeah, it looks like they fucking cut and paste some shit. Like a background, like a picture I'd make and use as a thumbnail.
Wait, is this Dr. Simi before he grew up? What if that's the lore? What if that's the lore that, like, Simi grew up from Juanito after he lost his dream of becoming a soccer star, and he started his own medical empire, and now we're here, you know?
That is a scuff mascot,
I love
bro.
this mascot, though. Like, I think Mexico did pretty good, so that was Juanito. Better than fucking World Cup Willie, mama.
What the fuck? 1974 FIFA World Cup, West Germany. Why the fuck do they got a volleyball? It's supposed to be a soccer tournament, right?
Tip and Germany. Germany, can we talk for a second? Germany, did you steal our homework? First of all, in pure German, have you guys ever seen like old school like World War I and II adverts for join the military? They were gay as shit. Germany, in its own fucking fashion, just gay as shit.
Yeah, too true. Like, look at this shit. Got his hand out like, hey, come on. What the fuck? I can get you to reach around, homie. What the fuck, man?
Adverts for join the military, they were gay as shit. Germany, in its own fucking fashion, just gay as shit. There are very few things as unhinged as German cartoons. Hobby can attest to this. Like, Hobby just told me about a cartoon in Germany called like Maya the Bee or something, about a bee that fell into like a soda bottle and died. Like, Germany, what the fuck?
Minor correction. Maya the Bee, if I remember correctly, was a Dutch story that was made into an anime in Japan and then was released as a dub in Germany, and that's the version that's been circulating around the world since. That is a complicated ass path for any story, right?
Was it like a fad at the time for clothes to not fit well for?
That's actually also, you'll notice the way they're standing, the letters are kind of going, let me get my pen in the right place, going up like this, right? Like there was clearly some thought as to how the shirts would look, so as to keep the logo consistent. At least that's something I've noticed. Also, why does one guy have a fucking Q-tip for a head and the other have a football?
Oh boys, the shorts look like they fit like shit. The shirts are like riding up.
Also, their teeth are fucking weird. Like the center tooth is fucking short as shit, and then they got the two long, like kind of buckish teeth to the sides of it.
A man's head is a Q-tip. Like the hands are super.
Actually, fuck. It looks more like a unitooth. It looks like a razor blade. It looks like a half a razor blade. That's what I'm. Especially the one with the long head. You can really tell.
Like what was going on with art style in the fucking 70s, mama? I find it very funny that England gets a line on the other countries are just weird looking deformed. Why? It's just a person. Like.
Well, to be fair, if England had a fucking child in 1966 and called that shit World Cup Willie, they'd be looking at him real fucking funny.
Funny that England gets a line on the other countries are just weird looking deformed children. Why? It's just a person. Like, sure, the lion had a fucking funny euphemism, but like it was like funny. It was like an actual like cartoon character. This is just like unhinged
kids,
pictures, and that doesn't even look like a soccer ball. Why are you holding an orb?
Thank you.
Yeah, tell me why this one looks more Mexican than the Mexican mascot. It's so old it says West Germany instead of just Germany. You're right! Fucking pre-Berlin Wall, fucking split bullshit. Oh.
Yeah? Yeah, it was a time until relatively recently. I think, fuck, I want to say the Berlin Wall came down in 89, was it? 88 or 89. I know it's one of those.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Tip and Tap. Obviously, Tip is the little one. Tap is the big one. I love it that this era of, like, cartoons where, like, the kid stuff was supposed to, like, look really friendly and approachable. But now in, like, the 2020s, it looks
fucking crazy,
it
yeah.
looks so fucking deranged. It's so weird. But, like, yeah, this is very clearly, like, Ernie and Bert. Also...
Yeah, they look like they enjoy killing people together. That's the fuck they look like.
Like, why is it people? Why can't it be animals? I really hope that the next country impresses me, because so far I'm not impressed. Germany. Me cago en el doctor que te dio a luz. Puta madre. Wait, o sea...
Back to the kids.
Cosas que tiene Argentina. You could have made a steak. Es un asado argentino. You could have made a steak with salt and a fucking football shirt, and it would have been better. Why is everybody... homework? Why the fuck are we...
I like how the shirt's messy, because that's the only one who's worth a damn.
And a fucking football shirt, and it would have been better. Why is everybody copying Mexico's homework? Why the fuck are we... Where's the creativity? When I say that, like, most normies are not very creative people, this is exactly what I mean. Oh.
At least the soccer ball looks more like a soccer ball now.
All of the ideas you could have had to make a mascot, you decided to make another little boy. Yeah, at least his uniform fits. Like, I swear to God, this is why we hire designers, normies. This is why we hire designers. What's in his hand? A horse whip? What is that? What?
Actually, that is a good question. Like, I can see the similarities to, like, a riding crop, but he's not on horseback. And obviously, this is 1978. You wouldn't see a lot of BDSM stuff out there, and even then, you certainly wouldn't see it as a fucking World Cup mascot, right? This is all over the fucking place.
Is he holding? What instrument of fucking Argentinian torture are you holding? Yeah, like, so far the 70s have not been very creative at all. It's just little boy. And Mexico did it first. At least this one played into, like, the theme of, like, El Gaucho with, like, the fucking hat and, like, the ascot on it. But, like, it's just wearing Argentina's fucking team colors. What the...
It could have been far worse. You know, this was during one of the myriad of military dictatorships that you see in South America from time to time. Argentina was having one of those. And I imagine most of the talented designers either left or were killed. Kind of what happens.
Fuck, back in the 70s, artists actually had, like, legit jobs because they had to illustrate everything because not everybody used pictures for ads and shit. There was a shortage of people designing mascots for shit like this. Nowadays, people would scramble over each other to make one of these. But, like, back then, artists had a lot of work to do, okay? We had a lot of shit to do.
It's actually funny she mentions that. I've said to people that part of the reason that there's so many shitty movies and shows and games now is because there's so much room for them now. It's kind of like why everybody knows every bad thing that happens everywhere. You know, when I was younger, it was, I want to say, like 7 or 8 over-the-air channels. Channel 2 was the PBS station. Channel 4, if I remember correctly, Channel 4 CBS, Channel 6 was NBC, or was it the other way around? I know they switched in 89. 7 is Fox. 10 was ABC. 17, I want to say, was WLRN. That was another public broadcasting channel. But Univision on 23, UPN 33, and Telemundo 51. So it was like 9 channels. So there was only so much room for stuff, right? And even cable was like 30 channels. Now there's just so much room for content. It's like people are just greenlighting any goddamn thing now, you know? And I'm sure we're going to see a similar thing here where things get better until they fall off a fucking cliff. But it's something that I've noticed. And I wonder if the sheer amount of content is itself the problem. You know, if it's just this need to fill air that is causing such a decline in quality. But I'm sidetracking myself, so let's get back to topic.
Jolly, but also low-key menacing. It's Argentina. That's really the vibe of the country. Very, very fun fact. If you ask a lot of people in my country, what country in Latin America do you, like, low-key have beef with the most? For some reason, it's always Argentina.
Well, it's not for some reason anymore. Now there's a very clear reason.
Country in Latin America do you, like, low-key have beef with the most? For some reason, it's always Argentina.
It's true.
Everybody always is like, oh, what's your least favorite fucking Latin American country? Argentina, wait. Every time. Why does every fucking Latin American country have, like, fucking beef with Argentina? I don't know why, but, like, it's like the one country that everyone in fucking Latin America has beef with for, like, no good reason. But yeah, Gauchita just another child. Okay, please impress me with the next one. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Why am I doing this? Like, oh, normie content's gonna be fun. Sure, like,
What the fuck?
Content's gonna be fun, sure, like,
Naranjito. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a goddamn orange.
Spain! Wait a minute. Babe, is this not the mascot of our favorite taco place in Mexico? Did they steal it from... Spain, I'm so sorry. My favorite fucking taco place back home, before I moved to, like, my other apartment, had, like, this as its mascot. I thought it was like, oh, that's so clever. It's an orange person. We stole it. Cultural appropriation. We stole it. No, dude, the mascot for this one is great. It's a fucking orange. Yeah, the 80s are bringing their A game now. It's so cute. It's very round. Like, again, we were not good at digital illustration in the 80s. We were just starting to get the hang of it. This looks like someone made it in MS Paint. It's still cuter than the other one so far. Yeah, like a mascot that's not a psychotic child. It's a psychotic orange.
I will give them credit. It's something that's easy for, say, a child to draw. Although that hyper-angular arm is something.
It has a lot of oranges, fun fact. Like, it's so fucking funny, but, like, why an orange? It's because a child's drawing. It was a competition. Oh!
Oh, that explains it. Not just is it easy to draw by a child, it was drawn by a child.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, don't it? That actually, yeah, that makes sense. This is exactly the type of thing that, like, a kid would design. Yeah, 1,000,000,000%. Now I feel bad to roast it. And no, it's still unhinged. Like, that's something funny, though, because, like, the taco place that I used to frequent with my friends from college back when I first moved out of my parents' place had this mascot, and I thought that was so cute. Because, like, the fucking taco place was called El Naranjito. Yeah, it turns out that we stole it from the Spanish World Cup mascot. You're welcome. It's very cute, and it's better than, like, just the little boys. I think that that's much nicer, because it's at least original. It's a fucking
they're trying.
Okay, that was Spain's mascot. More. Avocados from Mexico. How many times have we hosted? I guess we like soccer that much, huh? Pique. Okay, I have to say that this one's fire. It's a fucking chili.
I was about to say, yeah.
Part of the chili. It has, like, the bomb.com Mexican mustache. The ball is bigger than his, like, body.
Oh, yeah, this looks fun. You know? A green guy with a chili for a head. Chili so big you had to cut a hole in his fucking sombrero.
It's, like, super well shaded. It has so much personality.
Oh,
like,
it's cute.
What the fuck? Yeah, Mexico learned from their hubris. They learned that we're trendsetters. So whatever we do, we're gonna copy, okay? But, like, we low-key copied Naranjito because this is actually just a chili pepper. But, like, it's so cute, though.
No, you didn't. This is more than what Naranjito was, you know. There's more of an attempt here.
It looks much better than Juanito. It has, like, now in 86, design language started to become a thing at this point, like, way more than before. So now we're having, like, really fun silhouettes. Like, there was more widely spread animation and cartoons, and Mexico actually really likes cartoons, fun fact. So now, like, there's, like, a lot more, like...
Well, everybody likes cartoons. It's just that, a lot of old fuddy-duddy types in America, at least. I'm not sure elsewhere. But a lot of old people tend to be of the opinion that the cartoons are exclusively for children. And that's bullshit. It's a medium like anything else.
Cool silhouettes and, like, fun things to do. And, like, this is actually a really good way to do something that I like to call abstraction. When you're designing characters, it's actually really, really hard to design characters out of objects specifically. You have to abstract them. So you have to take mainly the silhouette or, like, the base thing that the character represents and turn it into, like, a living thing. And with Pique, they did really good because instead of just putting hands and legs on a fucking chili, they abstracted it and made the chili the head and part of the sombrero and gave it, like, a really funky silhouette. It's actually one of the hardest things to learn how to do as a character designer, so I'm very impressed that Pique actually looks like you. You know what? Yeah, fuck you. Mexico, we posted like 3 times because our mascots are the tits.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. You know, this has a lot of personality to it. And all it needs is a little thing of Jose Cuervo or tequila or something like that, and hey, he's right there, you know.
We're trendsetters and also make really unhinged bullshit. Mamma mia! You believe what?
Okay. 1990. For some reason, Italy decided to go with the Tetris blocks. I would have expected that to be a Russian mascot, honestly. I mean, a Soviet mascot, I'm sorry.
The fuck? What was Italy's? How much cocaine? It was the 90s. There was a lot of cocaine still. How much
Oh,
cocaine?
yeah.
What am I looking at? What is this? I think we abstracted a bit too much. Yeah, no, you see? yeah. This is the other side of abstraction. Like, holy shit, what is this supposed to be? I don't know. A person? This feels like a toy you would have on your desk. I have to blame cocaine for this somehow. Like, I think it's supposed to be like a stick man made out of, like, Italy flat.
Asura Valaira, at least that's what I think the guy's name, said it best. Tetris called. They want their IP back. God damn. I don't get it. I mean, I can see where Italy's coming from. You know, abstract art did kind of come from there, but this is weird for a fucking sports mascot.
Like, I don't get it. Like, there's like a block in the back. Is that his dick? Is he swinging it around? What's happening?
If it's his back, wouldn't that be a tail?
Happening here? The ball is the head, but I can see the person's body, but like, why? It is art. It's questionable if it's good or not, but it is art. You're right, chat.
Oh, yeah.
Look into this less I understand. I can see a knee, but why is one of the arms longer than the other and has like a weird growth coming off it? I don't get it! I need merch of this. Look at this!
There's the merch!
There's merch! It still makes no sense! You know?
Like, do they still make this shit? Like, I'm not a soccer fan, as I've mentioned. Like, do they still sell these mascots, like stuff for these mascots after the respective World Cup?
Ellie, what the fuck were you smoking? I'd buy it. Metal! It still makes no sense, but it looks cooler in 3D. This is even worse. This feels like a toddler fucking stitched this together.
Oh, yeah.
A triangle torso. I don't know what the plan here was, chat. Italy was. The worst part is that someone was like, "Oh, hold on to your butts for Italy," and I was like, "Why?" Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
So far Italy is winning for the weirdest mascots up to this point. Predictable, uninspired America. Did you guys put like an actual like IP character and just slap a Team USA shirt on it? I swear to God, I've seen this dog in a car.
That's not exactly a very unique looking dog. I mean, generic cartoon dog, USA 94. Yeah.
Cartoon. cartoon somewhere. Yeah, there was like a dog that looked like this in Hanna-Barbera. It's like, you guys could have made a giant hot dog. Land of the Glizzy.
I don't know. That's a little on the nose, isn't it? You know, we're not supposed to affirm all the stereotypes.
The free, okay? That's so boring. Why did you guys do that when you have like eagles and shit? This was before America became the fucking corpo fucking goontastic country that it is today, though. This is like literally like, yeah, this is 94.
Oh, great. Here we go. I really don't I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I get so fucking tired of people who don't live in this country shit talking like they know what the fuck is going on here. We saw so many videos of people coming to America for the World Cup, and thankfully it wasn't just the big cities, because I think a lot of people just think of the big cities, your New Yorks, your Chicagos, your LAs. You know, and the World Cup forced people to look elsewhere in America. And I think that really helped to shake some of these stereotypes. But it's always people who barely live here, or who haven't since childhood, who have nothing but bad things to say about us, and it gets a little tiring. I'll admit. I don't hold a grudge, but it's like, come on, can we just fucking move on? We've heard it all.
Holy shit! They just literally took like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon and made it into the mascot. Very close, very, very close. America, you guys have disappointed me. That's so predictable.
I don't know if I'd say it's the same dog, but I could see Hanna-Barbera being involved in making this, because it is stylistically much like that.
Like, holy shit, no! It's so boring. But isn't it like just so the American spirit to grab an IP character from like someone else's show and just slap the Team USA shirt on it? Is that not the most American thing you've ever seen? Patriotism! Spanish, I demand eagle noises because this is freedom! Gun sounds! Corporate freedom! That's all it is, chat. We're just looking at it the wrong way. We have to embrace it. It has to be corporate. It has to be like a thing that we took from another IP and slapped the shirt onto. It has to be safe because that is America.
Let's not forget that 3 whole countries just use kids.
Land of the free, home of the glizzy, America, predictable.
What? Really? All that shit? And this is the next goddamn mascot?
This one's so cute! See, they barely tried, but it has so much personality. It's just a bird with France's color and like a bodysuit with like cleats on it. That's actually so cute though. It's called Futix Cabron. It's so cute though. Like the line way, the shape.
I just saw this comment. Lily, this is just Woody. Exactly. All that shit talking for the America mascot, and she doesn't even notice how similar this is to Woody. Not exactly, because would have probably gotten sued to shit from Warner Brothers, but the general concept's right there.
Language, the playfulness. France could get it. I don't know why though, but it's kind of giving corporate mascot. For some reason it is. It's like Woody Woodpecker, but it's not Woody Woodpecker.
Thank you.
It gives airline mascot more than it gives corporate mascot. Yeah, a little bit. Like Air France could probably have this and it would be work out. Like, it does look like a cereal mascot. It does. This is the one the artist paired with Chow. No, wait, they were like doing like inter-World Cup mascot sex on.
If it exists. If it exists.
34. None of you are normal. Internet. That's why we're here, though. No one here is normal. More.
What in the fucking Christ is this shit?
Ato, Kaz, and Nick. So this one was a dual World Cup with Korea and Japan. What the fuck am I looking at? These are like goblins. It's giving fast food mascot. It's giving like McDonald's mascots. What the fuck are these? What could have possibly inspired this? I don't know. Don't ask me what Japan was smoking in the 2000s. Their economy had just collapsed. They do feel like the Space Jam aliens. Yeah.
Nah, the Monstars, the Monstars looked a lot more badass than these guys.
What are they supposed to represent? That's a great question, actually.
Base
no
of some
idea.
sort?
Base thing? Apparently they're aliens. Japan, why? I don't even know what to comment on because they're so weird. Oh, they look even worse in 3D. Okay, you guys ready to see Cursed? Say hello to your new paralysis demon.
Oh God. In this 3D render, they look like the shitty little shitty figurines you'd get out of those gumball machines. Because sometimes instead of gumballs, they would have like the little capsules with the toys in them. That's what these guys look like.
That is vile. What the fuck? Ew, get it off of my screen. Ew. I hate that, by the way. I hated that completely.
Oh,
Japan
yeah.
and Korea, you did not impress me. Holy shit.
Like you'd think they would have made something, you know, a little nicer. You know, Japan having this massive professional animation industry at the time, and even today, although a little bit more sweatshoppy nowadays. But even now, they could have come up with something better than this.
I'm a furry. Rawr.
Oh, this fucking... Oh, God. This fucking piece of shit. Oh, remember people were so pissed off about the no pants thing with the mascot? Oh, man. That's funny. They learned no lessons.
Oh, Germany. Germany! That's just a dude in a suit and a football with a face on it that he's gonna stick his dick into! Germany!
I don't remember the little football. I remember the bear. I think it's a bear? Was it a bear or a lion? I'm not sure. But I do remember that being the subject of a lot of ridicule.
Oh, I kind of love it though. Holy chop. I love it. How many furries live in Germany? I need to know for science. Like, dude, it's giving like old school fucking Chuck E. Cheese animatronic. No, Germany's fucking killing it with this one. This one's my favorite one so far. This is terrible. What you guys don't get is that the second mascot is that fucking soccer ball that he's holding hostage. Goleo B and Billy. I love.
Does the soccer ball's mouth go all the way to his ears? Because that's kind of what it looks like.
Because all of these have been like illustrated cartoons and then it's an actual person. I'm sending this to like my German friends immediately so they can explain what the fuck was. What was the fucking thought process here? 2006 was like the good years. Like, oh my god. If you pop in like a fucking video cassette or like baby's first DVD and this shit fucking pops up, you know you're in for a cursed time. You know that. You can make analog horror out of this. Germany, please. Zakumi. This one was South Africa,
cute.
right? They actually had a pretty good mascot. I
Very
remember
cute.
this World Cup because I was interning at an animation studio, and the first game was like at ass o'clock in the morning, and I tried to stay up to watch it because it was at like 7 a.m. and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch the game. I fell asleep on the phone. I couldn't do it, but like, you know what? Their mascot's actually not bad. Like, they grabbed like a cheetah and gave it human ears for some reason, and just a mop of green hair. A pretty fun one, honestly. Kind of cute. I will say kind of cute. Like, I think they kind of cooked. Now that we're like in the 2010s, we're doing a little better, but Germany fucking wins on this one, I think. Waka Waka, it's South Africa. The best World Cup song ever was this one. Genuinely, like, that Shakira.
That's not the one I remember. The one I remember from the games was Waving Flag. That played so fucking much during the tournament.
The song was like living rent free in everybody's minds. Like, it was generally the best one. But yeah.
Back to this though. I'll be real with you. This is what I expect. This is like something I would have expected Japan. Maybe not a cheetah specifically, but something in this style, right? Yeah, cute animal, soccer ball, very welcoming. You know, I expected it to be more. I expected what Japan and Korea would do would be something a little cuter, a little more welcoming, something like this, you know? Not the fucking monstrosities they made.
Yeah, no, South Africa had a pretty, like, chill mascot. I actually liked it. Fairly cute, I would say. Fairly, very cute. Anyway, that's the South Africa mascot. It's pretty cute. I swear I wiped this thing from my memory. I forgot that this thing existed, and I was actually, like, awake when this World Cup happened because I was working. I was actually, like, I was deadass working that summer, and we took a break in the office to watch the games. This one was the one where Mexico had a cannon event, but, like, it's a pretty cute mascot design. Like, we're back on doing cute animals. Like, the soccer ball was really cool. This is also when we started doing, like, custom soccer ball designs for the World Cup. It was...
Yeah, that's actually a good observation. And I can see armadillos being a mascot. They curl up into a ball sometimes as a defensive measure, so kind of perfect, really.
It's really, really cute, super colorful, very Brazil, incredibly Brazil. I don't know why you guys picked an armadillo for this, but you know what? I appreciate it. It's super fucking cute. It's very playful. It's kind of funky. Like it's kind of like the eyes are in different time zones, but we like appreciate it. It's cute. But it's pretty cute as far as, like, mascots for these things go. I like it, though, because now we have, like, very clear, like, schools of design. And things look, like, pretty smooth, not chopped at all. But then we have the old mascots, and things got pretty messy. It's someone's Sonic OC that they snuck into the World Cup. Yeah, he has the hexagonal pattern of a soccer ball on his head, though. I like that. You can eat armadillos. Why would you eat them? Brazil, what the fuck?
Why would you eat anything, really? I mean... if you can cook it and it doesn't have any poison, have at, you know? That's what I think, anyway. I mean, fuck, I think it's Peru, where they eat guinea pigs. Yo, next to that, fucking armadillo's perfectly normal. I imagine it'd take a little work, though.
But okay, the Brazil one is pretty cute.
I'm not a furry. Shut up.
Russia actually went exactly in the direction I thought they were going to. Like, the wolf is pretty great. I don't know why it looks deleted bald on the forehead and why it's wearing ski goggles, but, like, the vibe is there. The 2018 Cup actually looks pretty good. Like, I don't mind that one at all.
Not
also,
bad.
I love that we fully embrace furries now. We fully embrace the furry lifestyle for the World Cup
Oh, yeah.
mascots.
Straight
You know
furry.
what? That's better than the unhinged little boys. Although I do like the food items. Like, Spain and Mexico could get it. And we'll never see Russia host the World Cup again. Never gonna happen, mama. Never.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, Russia hosting the World Cup is about as likely as fucking North Korea hosting that shit. Just way more trouble than it's worth.
I don't know what the visor is for, but I like the design for it in general, except it has, like, toes, and I think that's kind of cursed. It looks like it has monkey arms and feet, mama. I was expecting to see the furries in Asia, mama. So was I! Like, Asia was, like, the one where I thought we were gonna get, like, cute chibis and insane things. No. We got boring-ass, abstract fucking symbols.
What the fuck?
What am I looking at here? Why is it a napkin? Qatar, you could have made a fucking, like, oh wait, I know what it is. Oh no, guys, that's so
Yep.
offensive. It's like the traditional, like, fucking, like, you know, Arabic, like, head covering. Guys, no, like, it's not a cover. Don't say that. It's
Do people actually use rags? Again, I'm gonna make another reference to my youth. The the joke at the time was napkins, like tissues or napkins and shit like that, paper towels, you know? Keeping a rag seems more burden than it's worth. But yeah, that's not what this is.
not a napkin. So fucking funny. You know what would have been even funnier? An oil barrel. It's like you're...
Oh. An oil barrel would have been a little too on the nose, and they got to save that for Saudi Arabia. You know? when Saudi Arabia inevitably gets involved in hosting this shit. But yeah, this is a very, again, the style I kind of expected to see from Japan. You know, very, kind of looks like something Osamu Tezuka would make.
your run-of-the-mill, like, whenever you see, like, a very stereotypical, like, Arabic character design, you see them wearing that headdress that's, like, you know, fabric, white fabric, and then, like, a black bandana to keep it in place. That's what it is. Why would you turn that into a mascot? Dude, this World Cup had, like, literally the most amount of fucking people raising their eyebrows at it ever. If you guys don't know this about Qatar, that place runs at, like, fucking 40 to 45 degrees Celsius year-round. It's a desert. It's arid. In order to be able to host the World Cup, they had to build a gazillion stadiums that all had to have AC, because otherwise the players would fucking die. And, if you know another thing about Qatar and a lot of fucking Arab countries, is that they tend to have some very not nice business practices. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to get political. But yeah, there was a lot of like speculation that FIFA was essentially bribed into letting Qatar host, because there was like no way they would have the infrastructure or the
speculation that FIFA may have been bribed. Lily, you say that as though there were any other, as if there was any other possibility. Come on now.
Necessary conditions ready to host the players, because you cannot play soccer in a desert even at night. Yeah, let's say human rights violations, let's leave it at that. But I did not know that this was the mascot, and I'm kind of surprised I've never seen it before. It's insanely weird. Also, when there was the World Cup in Qatar, a lot of Mexican people that actually went to see the games, they were actually super, like, annoyed because you're not allowed to drink or anything like that. So, like, our usual party behavior was very much frowned upon when we went to Qatar for the World Cup, because you're not allowed to do any of that shit. It's fucking illegal. Yeah, no alcohol, no partying, no rowdiness. You have to, like, respect the culture there.
That sounds like shit. No, I don't drink. I don't. But this weird thing of no revelry, no acting up. I mean, it's a sporting event. What do you expect?
So a lot of Mexicans that went actually did not have a good time. But yeah, their mascot is actually fairly interesting, although I don't quite get why we went with that of all things. But yeah, this is like the one World Cup where I remember that like a bunch of like Mexican like influencers and comedians and shit that went were like, dude, you weren't allowed to do anything. And I was like, wow, that sounds so boring. Okay. And then last but certainly not least,
what in the AI generated fuck is this?
three mascots, because 3 countries are coasting. What are we doing? We went full corpo. Like, finally, we have an eagle, right? It looks so shocked. I like that Canada has a moose. I do like that Canada has a moose. It's actually really, really cute. But, like, why do I feel like these were synthesized by FIFA in a lab and that the host countries had nothing to do with it? Oh, I know. Because they didn't. Because they didn't. The Mexican government, which is its own can of worms, actually was trying to convince FIFA to change that fucking jaguar into an axolotl or un ajolote, because it's kind of one of our national animals, and they said no. So FIFA, I think, actually designed these because the Mexico wanted to change it to a different animal, and they didn't let them.
Yeah, this definitely looks like not a lot of input from the host countries. I suspect this is going to be the same situation in 2030. If I remember correctly, the main hosts are going to be Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So, yeah. And imagine Guide Draw stuff says it perfectly. They look like Xbox 360 characters. They do. They look like the avatars that Xbox tried to put out when the Wii took off. You know, this was like a big push for the casual audience that they had with the 360, along with the Kinect. Didn't work, of course.
I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. These kind of like lack all charm that the past mascots had. Like even like the napkin for Qatar was actually had a ton of personality. These feel soulless, just like this World Cup kind of feels soulless. I'm not gonna lie. Like they don't have any sauce. They're very generic in their design, and they generally felt like this was FIFA like enforcing what they wanted the mascots to be for this year. It's still the problem is that like these are incredibly corporate and they feel way too safe. Now, I'm not a fan of the Mexican government, mind you, but at the same time, you have to admit that like an axolotl would have been a much better choice because they only exist in Mexico. They exist nowhere else. You cannot fucking find axolotls in the wild anywhere except for Mexico. And jaguars exist in a decent part of Latin America, so I think it would have been a great mascot to have. But in this art style and how like empty in the eyes they are, yeah, like it's probably my least favorite mascot out of the ones that we've seen. Like I generally feel like Juanito had more soul than this, and like the Pepper as well. But yeah, these don't really have a lot of soul.
Oh. Shit. Pepper was awesome, bro.
Sauce. I don't think that these are my favorites. My favorite one is the German one. The fucking disgusting fursuit. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's fucking great. But yeah, that's all of them for now. We've come a long way, we really have. I do think I like the 2D charm of the OGs. Hell, like again, the German one was excellent. But it's really interesting to see how schools of design and character design have actually changed over the years, just for like marketing in general. We went from like really unhinged, like cartoony vibes to just very like sanded down 3D. Like, there was a brief period where the mascots had a ton of personality, like, for Brazil, for South Africa, for the second Germany one, we had a decent amount of, like, fun stuff to see. These feel very soulless to me. Like, they feel safe. They're just way too, like, cutesy, safe, like,
Yep. And like I said, I think this is what we're going to see from, at least most of the time, when it comes to the mascots. Because, as mentioned, nobody wants to host this fucking boondoggle anymore. You know, it's too expensive. It's a massive pain in the ass to get everybody over to any one spot. And for most countries, the infrastructure is an enormous drain on their finances. You know, we can, America, Canada, Mexico, hell, America could have done it by itself because we have so many fucking stadiums. Between, hell, just the NFL stadiums and the college football stadiums. Canada has the CFL, so they've at least got some stadiums for that. And Mexico's got plenty of soccer stadiums already. So it's not like... So we had massive amounts of infrastructure, and our stadiums are fucking huge, right? So it's hard for any individual country to match that without just fucking emptying the pockets. Which, while it's not the World Cup, we saw that with Brazil in the Olympics a few years back. Same with Greece. Building that much infrastructure for one event is impractical for most. And I feel like we're going to see a lot of worldwide World Cups, and we're going to see diminished influence from the host countries on how it's presented. If indeed any influence at all.
But again, like, since when has FIFA been known for their creative decisions, right? Like, the Russian furry was goated. But yeah, that's about it for the World Cup mascots over the years. I wonder what you guys think. What should the next one be? Like, if whoever wants to host the World Cup, no one wants to host anymore because, like, it's such a fucking logistical nightmare. But if they do, what country and what fucking creature should they make? Because it's actually so fucking funny. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Always really helps. And, like, let me know what you think about diving into the world of the normie content because it's fascinating in there.
I'd love to see more of this shit. Like, NFL mascots, NBA mascots, Olympic mascots. There's a lot of potential.
It might not seem like it. It might seem boring from the outside, but you find out a lot of really interesting things from, like, the world of the normies, truly. Do that. Tell me in the comments, and tell me which mascot was your favorite. I personally like the disgusting fursuit that Germany made. 10 out of 10 energy. And remember, speaking of energy, if you guys want to have the energy to not sleep through a fucking World Cup game and actually keep up with your normie friends, go check out Gamer Subs. Use code KIKIMATION for 10% off your entire order.
And we end as we existed, as we began. Remember the dark ages of the Vuvuzela? It was as annoying a sound as it was. It was a bit of personality from South Africa, and I'm sure that would be sanded out off in a future World Cup if if we ended up with multiple African nations hosting. Anyway, that was fun. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, God bless you. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a minute. Y'all know the main channel where all these things go. And if you don't, let me type it up for you. There you go. All right. God bless you guys and have a wonderful evening.